Alrighty everybody, welcome back. We're playing Eco on the DadSpeed server. I'm RageBit, but you already know that because right now it's like episode 12 of our season 7 of DadSpeed. We've been doing this for a little while. In today's episode, I'm going to take you around my new house here. Check it out. We're going to suss out the new spot. We're going to love it. We're going to have a good look at it. If the audio is a bit too loud, let me know. It is a bit noisy in this house at the moment. We're going to have a look around the home. That's job number one. We're going to go around to the new build site because we're building a new home to enter into one of the eco contests, and I'll talk about that a bit later. It seems to be a bit quieter over here, so we'll hang out here in the stairwell. We are also going to buy some scrap meat, epoxy, and do a little few chores that we need and things like that, and just check out how the server has progressed. Obviously, it's day 50, guys. Okay, day 50 on the Eco server is unheard of. I've never been on a server where there's still an active player base. So there's between 20 and 50 people on this server every day. Day 50. Okay, so here's our new little spot. We've got this downstairs. We're rolling here. It's pretty small, but we're just trying to reap the benefit of the housing bonus. We've got our nylon beds here, and this is my favorite part. Hey, bud. Got a little dresser here. The bathroom. And the always run in sink, which is plumbed up to go in behind the house here. And it rolls all the way down there. And I'll show you where it goes momentarily. If you didn't know, you can use copper and iron pipes to really help you navigate around. So, we're rolling through. We've got a little kitchen here, which gives us some housing bonuses. A refrigerator, which we can make because we took industry. And we've got a kitchen over here just for housing bonuses. Out here, we've got our mechanical water pump, which pumps the water into that sink that you just saw. And we've got our compost machine here, which recycles our wastewater and then pumps it in over here. It's pretty noisy here. I'll take you up the top to our industrial area, which is probably what's making all the noise anyway. So we roll up the stairs here to our little factory. This is where the magic happens. This is our industry area. This is where we build the skids and the trucks and all that good stuff. Okay, at the moment we're making some gears and gearboxes, but like I said, eventually we make trucks, excavators, skids, all this kind of stuff, refrigerators. That's what we're working on at the moment, and we're selling a few of those here and there. So this is our garage. It's our little area here. I'll just change back into third person for those of you who like that option. Okay, so this is our garage. We're rolling in here. The car's not parked in the garage at the moment. This is our little kitchen, which you've seen before if you've watched the other episodes. If not, go back and watch those. And this is our little truck up here. So today, like I said, we're going to go up to the new build site where I'm currently building a home for the build contest. So on the DadSpeed server, they have a build contest, which you can enter if you want. Just going to turn down the game speed a bit here, guys. Sound for you, because I'd imagine that truck might be a little bit annoying. So we're just going to bump down the decibels a little bit. Let me know in the chat if that's not for you, if I've messed that up or whatever. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to go for a drive up to the new spot. The new spot is got a bit of a water outlook. Okay, so it's a pretty sweet kind of water environment. So we're just going to roll on up there and suss it out. Watching out for that elk. So if you did watch previous episodes, you'd be aware that I had a store up here. Sometimes people have to stop to let the lag kind of roll on by, or the world load. So there's not much point having a speedy truck like this on asphalt 1.8 when the world doesn't even load that fast. It's normally a bit better than this, I assume, because of the stream. It's slowing things down, but you'll get the picture. We might just have to wait a few times, but it's a great time for you guys to post something in the comments, or say g'day, or press the subscribe button, or thumbs up, or any of that good jazz. So let me know. So there we go. So we're just going to cruise around this part. This is where our store is, our second store, or was, because I knocked it down because we're going to build a brand new house for the housing competition. So the housing competition, you need to have a good exterior, interior, housing points, location, and maybe a bit of a backstory as well. All that good jazz. So this is where it's going to be. We're going to build like a nice little cottage here, driveway in through here, and as we get out you can have a bit more of a look around. We're going to put a new store in here, same kind of build. Hopefully an infinity pool like here-ish that overlooks the water, but we'll see how we go. But this is a pretty sweet kind of spot for a house, I think, except for old mate over here who likes to dig a big pit. At least he's fenced off his perimeter. So we're going to build a nice little cozy house. Keep an eye out in videos for that later, because we'll absolutely be checking that out. So today's jobs, we are going to go looking for some of this stuff. Scrap meat, ashless shale. That's right on the money. Ashland, Amazonia, and Petra. So let's start with Petra. That's where we're going to go first. So we're going to cruise right on over in that general direction. Here we go. Actually, you know what? Let's go Amazonia, because it's probably a bit closer. And it would tell me if it was closer anyway. We can jump up to Olympus. Yep, I know where that is. Let's do that. We're going to Amazonia first. We also need epoxy and a few other things, but we can get all of that stuff on the way. Just cruise it along, guys. It's a bit of a drive to Amazonia. It's a 4.5k map, maybe. Okay, so things can be a bit kind of long on this server. Things can take a little while to load, which is possibly a problem on many servers. But like I said, it's day 50 and I'm still here. So it's not so much of an issue that it's affected my playtime massively. It's probably affected what I can and can't do when me relying a bit more on transporters and things like that, or rather people to pick up goods and take them to me. But that's not an issue. That just means that my store keeps flowing while I'm not online, which is what we want anyway. Although the new update is talking about food spoilage, which might impact on my ability to make things for my store that won't spoil when I'm not playing. So obviously the fridge will increase the life expectancy of some foods. So I haven't played 9.6 yet, the new update, because this server hasn't updated yet. But when it does, I'll be ready to give you plenty of feedback on that. So we're coming up to the wonderful island of Amazonia. It's like our rainforest type island, or the rainforest biome. And they've probably done some upgrades to their road network as well. Oh, apparently we drive on the right. I've got in trouble for that before. In Australia we drive on the left. Let me know what side you drive on in your country. It's actually a really interesting discussion, and it's kind of weird when you play video games with other players from around the world that they're not all on the same side. Just gonna check if we can get some scrap meat while we're here on Amazonia. We're just waiting for the server to respond. You're not too far away, Aki Beef. There we go, we've dropped our little marker there, so we are going to see whatever he can sell us, and we're going to buy it. Let's go this way. So yeah, at the moment, scrap meat, prepared meat, bacon, we need it all. There seems to be a bit of a meat shortage on the server at the moment. at the moment, and that's possibly due to lack of hunters or demand for beef, who knows. Or the fact that this guy's shop is literally hidden in the bloody Amazonian jungle. Who knows? I'm gonna buy it all. Except the fish. No, not my truck. And there's these random messages about structural buildings falling down. It's almost like a word of warning, to tell you the truth, because they did mention early in the Discord that if bridges didn't have supports and buildings didn't have supports, then they would fall down. So I do wonder if admin's going to come and reap a little bit of havoc on it. And just check that out. What a stunning build. If that enters the build contest, we are proper screwed. That is lovely. Oh, it's a lovely building too. Perhaps I should just quit. Never. Amazonia. It's kind of like the vortex into the world. You just jump. It's almost like the Never in Minecraft. Just jump and down you go. See where you end up. Oh no, here we go. It's totally loaded. And we are ready. We want Ashlar Shale, I believe. 135 of those is pretty good. That's exactly what we're looking for. What do you mean no room for that? Did I not park my car close enough? Should be all good. Just a bit glitchy, that's all. We will buy that, and I think we'll buy this one too. Hopefully it doesn't take up too much space. We've got a fair bit of money, guys, so we're not too stressed about money at the moment. Actually, let's have a look. Let's see if there's any fountains or anything. A limestone fountain. Could do something with 2 of those. That'll be nice and symmetrical. Probably need one of those soon too. Let's see how that goes. I haven't really thought about that in design terms, so that might have been a bad idea. We'll see how we go. Alright, we're onwards. We're heading towards Olympus now. And then across to Petra. Still looking for that scrap meat, that prepared meat, all that good stuff. Steel bars too, if we can come across any. Sharks. All the stuff on the right there, I don't know if you can read it. Epoxy. We need some of that to make some more gears. Sharks are pretty hard to come by, but pretty easy if you fish. Shark stew sells for shark billet soup, sells for about 13 topaz, so it's a pretty good earner. I just can't keep up with demand. It's a cool island. So yeah, we're buying the Ashlar just for the house that we're building, the Ashlar Shale. Like I said, I'll continue to build that in a different episode. I'm going to do some more standalone videos actually without the live stream, because obviously I'm not really giving a frequent time for my live streams, so not too many people watch them. So I'm going to focus more on content videos, but still live stream as well, but just make sure that I'm making standalone content that's ready to go as well. This butcher's often out of meat, so I don't think he's gonna have any. I think he might have given up or gone on a little holiday or something. Yeah, he closed. Alright, so blue shark. Yep, the body shop. That's good. And steel bars. Nobody. Scrap meat. We're gonna go to Petra. Oh, nice. Petra meat and mills. It's not where I thought it was, but okay. That's good because that's pretty close to where we want to get epoxy anyway. And then we're going to consider heading home. And some of those buildings just look lovely too. They do such a really good job. Some people just have some real good design flair. Pico Mill just here, I often buy some things from. Like I said, Ashless Shale, we want to make sure we get the rest of that, so it's at Petra Rock on as well, so let's not forget that when we're over at Petra. Because we are going to need quite a bit of that. Nope, no sun cheese for us today. Oh, there we go, we're on. Come on, good stuff, we're in. Cruising on over, we're going to get the sharks there in that general direction. This telephone booth here is pretty cool, if you haven't had a chance to look at it. Some people have got like some really cool design sense going on, hey. So Olympus has power poles now, because they've got a pretty cool power plant. This little sushi restaurant here is really cool. Now I think that whoa. I think that the sharks that I want. Wow. That's cool too. So much cool stuff. I think that the sharks that I want are over here. Oh man, I was gonna get them pots too. Maybe I can pick up some pots without. I've got so much meat on my inventory. Damn it. This isn't gonna end well if I keep going. I think the body shop is just here. Yeah, that's where I can get the sharks. But I'm worried that I'm gonna be too overburdened. Oh, let's see what happens, hey? Looking at this, we could have driven though. And then I'm gonna go back into the pots and bricks and pick up some pots because I need those for my design too. Two sharks, please. Don't make it difficult, please. Thank you. It's a fishery. Oh, okay. No, I just really wanted to catch a shark. But you cannot. Just crabs. This way, I think. Uh-oh, we got lost again. Which way is back to the car? This way, right? a bit weird. This is not the way that I would have went back to the car, but oh well, it totally is. But more over that way, that's fine. That's beautiful looking grass. Must be a tailor nearby who chops it all up for plant fibre. Or a tractor these days. Alright, we've got to go get those pots before we're going to get that other stuff. We're going to run it all back. I really like Olympus. I think they've done a good job as a city. It's quite a nice city. Very well thought out. There's the pots that we need, except we're going to get some square ones. If anyone knows how to rent out a skid or anything like that, if you can post in the descriptions, that would be cool. I am interested in seeing how that works. Now here's the things with pots. The square ones look cool. I need one of those in a bath. Okay, I'll get one of those. And I want about, I reckon 20 of those. But if we get 30, and see how they stack actually. They stack in tens. What's the other 9? That doesn't seem logical. Okay, let's continue. So we could sell the pots to some of the smelters and stuff, but at the moment I just want to make sure I have enough room for all the ashlar, but I want to buy in meat and things like that, so I won't be too much of a help transporting things around at the moment. Oh, get on the right side of the road. Always forget. So yeah, it's been a long time between streams, guys. So if you've missed me, let me know in the comments. It's day 50, we're playing Eco. Get amongst it, like how cool is that? Whoa, that's not what we were looking for. Alright. Bit of a lag spike. We're okay. We're not Gornsky yet. We just kinda ran into a power pole and did a 360. But it's okay. We are hanging in there. I'm waiting for the world to load. We've still got to buy epoxy, some more ashlar sandstone, and some meat. And once we do that, we'll head on back home. And we will put all of it away and we will call it a day. Some of these buildings are just so cool. Like really well thought out. So Dino Juice is just up here on the left, where I will also buy fuel if I can. Look at all that fuel. Alright, we're going to buy all of that because we need that for gears. We don't need any plastic. We can buy that for some wheels. You know what, let's do it. And this is good, it stacks in tens I think, so if we buy 50 of that, that'll be okay. We're looking good. Sweet, let's keep on going. The biodiesel is just for the power plant, so they sell that at the power plant on Twin Peaks. Hopefully they're still buying it, just to keep the lights on. We've got a fair bit of money if you haven't noticed. We're doing pretty well. Now I think that this is Petra Meats, although I didn't think that it was. So swing in here, have a look. There you go. Got a bit of a lag spike. There we go. Let's swing around here. Let's just sell food to this shop in the early days. Now we were hoping for a bit more than that. We're hoping for some prepared meats or something like that. Didn't quite get it. Just the Tatton meat car at the moment. Ashless Shale. That's what we're also chasing. And it can be at Petra Rock on. So that's the last little bit that we need. So we're just in there, and this looks like a Petra Rock on here. So we need to come out, down, right, got it. No, thank you. There we go. Not sure this looks right. Let's go down this one instead. Just looks a little bit more how I would expect it to be. Down here to Petra Rock on. I think this is the one where you can drive through. Oh shit, oops. It's a nice looking kind of build. There we go. Wait, so that's not really what I was looking for. Unless there's more than one. Let's just have a bit of a look and see. You got stuff there. That's that one. Is that to sell it at? No, let's buy it at. Okay, so it's a bit more out the front, maybe. Hopefully this is the spot. And it was in there. We were going to go in anyway. We could have pulled in there and bought stuff. Man, I hope this is the stuff I need. I can't remember. I think yes. But I could be wrong. But I think yes. Either way, the build's costing us thousands of dollars. It's a good thing we're selling lots and lots and lots of things. Right, so I don't really think we have too many things left to get. We could probably get a bit more epoxy if it was around. Not too far away. Too expensive. Yeah, I don't hate that. Alright, where's that at? Just down the road. Awesome. Let me get my bearings. Yeah, okay. Push, 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 push. Go, 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 go. No. Made it. Yeah, we gotta buy some overpriced epoxy down here. I'm gonna go in here. Oh, lovely. Just coming in, we can use the bathtub and the store at the same time. How wonderful of him. Thank you. This looks really nice. Have a bath. Buy some epoxy. Not weird at all. Alright, so I'm fairly confident that's pretty much it, guys. That's about all we could buy. Our little thing is full up anyway. So we're going to swing on back. We're going to go all the way back now to Twin Peaks. I'm not sure if there's a bridge that exists here yet. That one looks promising. But last time I went on that road it was dicey as. It's not going to get a truck down there full of goods, that's for sure. Not sure what that is. Yeah, I'm not too keen. That's cool. They made like little Elba Islands. Interesting. We might suss that out one time, but as for now, we're going to go back the long way because we know that way. I'll take all these markers off because they're probably annoying you guys as much as they are me. Yeah, good to start the drive back home. So like I said, say good day in the comments, hit me up, let me know how you've been, let me know what's been going on. That's definitely the wrong way. We'll sell this biodiesel at the power plant, make sure you remind me to do that as well. That's definitely the wrong way too. Someone's building something cool there. It's interesting how when you play a game you kind of get to know, the ins and outs of it. Which is pretty cool. Kind of know where you are and whatnot. Which I quite like. Petra French Baker. Alright. Bridge looks kind of cool. Getting amongst it, that's good. Here we go. This doesn't look like the right way. Here I was thinking I knew the way. Maybe I just think that I know the way. Nah, surely this is the way. This is like the pizza area. Pizza bar on the side. Maybe. Oh, that's cool. Gold, concrete, copper, iron. This would be pandas here on the right. Nice. We are in the right spot. If we're ambitious, we could totally hit the void at speed and see what happens. just keep on cruising. Big boy meats has nothing. Hasn't had for a little while. It's pretty cool. Whoa, last minute decisions. Yeah. We made it. So we're cruising on through, guys. Heading closer to Twin Peaks, which is where we call home. We're now crossing over to the government island, where the government, I guess, resides. There's not really any buildings there at the moment, just the mint and the ship that you'll see on episode 1 of this season. We're glowing from all the radiation. Hopefully nobody's coming through. Just that little turkey there. So we're gonna hard right, left. Left, right, left. Which way is it? Hard left. I'm gonna go through. I want you to take note of that. Not that one. Oh no. Somebody moved the signs. Olympus Falls Twin Peaks rules. That's funny. Somebody wrote on that last sign, Jesus saves. And I was like, oh right, here we go. Uh-oh, we have gone into the void, guys. We weren't looking. Hopefully we don't get stuck in the river here. Hopefully we end up back at our lovely house in Twin Peaks. We've used the vortex to our advantage. Come on. We've entered the void. The truck is landing. And we are at Olympus, where we last got out of the truck. It's not all bad. It's not great. And if we can get out, that would be good. At the moment, nothing is really responding. We've entered the void. We've ended up back at Olympus, which is a little bit annoying because we're now further away from home than we were. We're not too far away from home, but this is what happens sometimes when we play on a server like this. Sometimes things lag a little bit, or we get a bit stuck, or whatever. So we've just gone back here. We're not too far away from home. We'll just see what's going on. It looks like our game is starting to get the whirly of doom, which means that it will probably crash momentarily, which is not ideal. Yeah, we've got the little screen of death, guys. So I'll tell you what, hang in there. We're going to load back in. It doesn't take too long. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a subscribe while you wait. And then we'll drive back home. We'll deposit all this stuff in our stockpile. If you're done, you know, if you're totally like, you know what, Rage, I've watched enough. I've seen enough. That's fine. See you next time, guys. You know, just stop waiting for the next stream. It's all good. No big deal. Like I said, I am going to focus more on making more quality videos, more decent uploads, and less of the streaming kind of style of video. However, I am planning to do this at least maybe 2 times a month. We'll just see how my work schedule goes and things like that. So we are loading back in here, guys. I've just let the B-Right back screen up because obviously there's a few login details and things like that. I'll tell you what, I'll show you the video of when we first took industry in case you missed it. So this video here is of the first time when we took industry skill. Okay, so we kind of took the star and it was like, hooray, we did wonderful things. Everything was great. And you could have seen that in a different episode. Okay, so there's plenty of episodes where you totally could have seen that video. That's for sure. We took it, we were all excited, and we didn't have a factory or anything like that. It was just industry coming soon. We had a big cement slab, and as you're aware, this is not what the house looks like now. It's pretty similar. We've done some upgrades. We actually have an industry store now, and all that good jazz. So we are starting to load back in. We're not too far away from getting into the world, maybe about 20 seconds I'd imagine, and then we will get right into it. So here we go, just loading in. Everything's sweet, things are going good. Like I said, say good day in the comments if you're about, let me know you're there, and we'll go from there. See how we go. Oh, sweet. Solid says g'day. Good job, Solid. Well done. Welcome to the chat. And here's our car, right where we kind of left it. So let's head on back. Let's get things done. And we'll go from there. We're cruising. We're cruising. Like I said, we're just going to drop all of these goods back to our store. I've spoken to you about the build cost contest that's happening. So we are building a sweet little kind of riverside cottage up the top there of that hill where our old store was. The reason for that is just it's a sweet little spot. But when I look at some of those buildings on Amazonia, man, they are cool. I don't know if I can compete with any of those. They are like mansion-like. This is a tad weird, but we'll take it. Bit of a speed boost. This is, I'm not too sure what this is, hey. I've been trying to figure it out. Some kind of design that somebody's working on. And we turn the corner here to head on down to Twin Peaks almost. It does like a bit of a loop around Government Island. I thought going into the void would help us out, guys. I didn't mean to do it, obviously. But we didn't end up where we wanted to. We ended up in the last spot. I wouldn't say we got out. I guess the last spot the car kind of reloaded. Because we ran all that way to get the sharks and then we came back and the car was there. Don't forget, if you want to see anything in other streams, or you're a bit like, hey man, you know, like, how does this work, or how do copper pipes work, or, you know, where do you find gold? Have a look through my videos, suss them out, but also hit me up in the chats, write a comment on any one of my videos, say g'day. This is us rolling into Twin Peaks here. Tunnel. I don't love the tunnel. And coming up here on the left is our power station, where we're hoping to sell this biodiesel. Because at the moment I don't particularly need it. There we go. I think we made a small profit there, but like I said, keep the lights on. That's what we're all about. These things are powering our little city. And I think there's a few wind turbines kicking about too. Maybe on the roof. Maybe not. They got their own thing going on over there. Blast furnaces and whatnot. So just rolling on through here. I'm gonna whip around to the garage that I showed you before. Bit of lag going on, making me look like a bad driver. That's right, we nailed it. Alrighto. That's it, guys. We're back at our little house here. Everything's all ready to go. We've got the truck in the garage, which is sweet. I showed you downstairs. We've got our lovely little building here. So we did heaps today. We had a look around the new world, the new build site. I spoke about the contest, which you'll see later. You've got our little guest parking here, which was the add-on. And if you remember that industry video that I showed you just before, it was set pretty much where that is. So not lots has changed. A few things have changed, but not heaps of things. So guys, I'm RageBit. You've been watching me play Eco, live Eco gameplay on the DadSpeed server. It's been a pleasure. And if you're interested, press the subscribe button. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Peace.